Hello everyone, my name's Percy Vader, and I'm the creator of the critically acclaimed map, The Dropper. Now, I'm making this as a developer commentary because this map got quite a bit of criticism that was all completely deserved. This is my first map for the game. Sorry if I sound a bit nasally and I'm a bit sniffly, got a bit of a cold, but this is sort of an explanation of what I was trying to do with this map and an apology for making you all go through this. So you start off immediately, you're frozen for some reason, I don't know why, I haven't been the final compile, and you're chased by 9 Metro cops. I wanted to really hammer home the fact that you're being... I wanted to hammer home the fact you're being chased. I can't listen to this song anymore without thinking of this. Hang on. Just a little. What's the thing I used to? Oh shit. Hang on. Okay. So yeah, I wanted to try and get the player as much as possible to run up here, and you jump down. There's a bunch of shit going on. If you can tell what's going on, there's a lambda by that. I'm actually going to turn on God mode. So I can explain. There's some man hacks that spawn here. They're supposed to chase the player down. They're completely pointless. So you jump down here, and I was hoping the player would see this lambda here. However, it does go by too quickly, and there's all this shit going on around, and it's incredibly noisy. He just... So you go in here, as you'll see there's these numbers here that read D8, however you go by too quickly to notice it, so it's completely pointless. And this from here as well, it's incredibly noisy, you can't tell what's going on. There are 9 pipes here, and they're all numbered. However, it's very easy to miss these numbers. And I'm going to turn down my volume. This is ridiculous. And only some of them are labelled. It's quite easy to firstly think you have to go into a different pipe, which was the original intention. You're supposed to try and figure out which pipe to go into. But not only was number 8 the pipe you're supposed to go to, the direction to that was very unclear. And also I put the pipes too far away from each other to actually land into. So I had another idea, which was, oh I know, go through the pipe, and as you're falling, go through holes to get to the right tube. Once again, you can't tell which one you're supposed to go to, it's complete guesswork. And even here, it's very unclear. So I'm going to kill myself quickly, and go through this properly. However, there is an autosave here, so I guess I won't be doing it. These zombies are originally supposed to start lying down, but I couldn't get that to work. So the idea is, once you get out here, you will look at this and see this D8 sign and see the lambda next to it. However, it's incredibly easy to miss, especially since there's this zombie here trying to pluck your brains out. So naturally we'll just go to this ladder and then just not assume they'll have to come back here ever again to check for any clues, so it's very unclear. And there's this zombie up here. I can understand if a lot of people have trouble avoiding it. The method I would use is to go around here, but this is very haphazard and unclear. It's a complete mess. The other one's very easy to lure out. That one should have been the first zombie we encountered, really. So you can lure the zombie out, like by sort of strafing around, but it doesn't even work half the time. So the idea was, after seeing the sign down there that said D8, the player would come up here and notice these numbers here, which are incredibly easy to miss because there's so few of them. They're very easy to mistake as random background, and even then it's hard to tell which pipe is in regard to which. Like, I suppose if you notice this one was a 5, you could try and figure it out, but again, with all the noise going on and all the NPCs fighting as you go down, it's very hard to miss. The idea for the NPCs all fighting up there, which get deleted by the way when you go past them, to save energy. Because these areas aren't too decorated with props and decals and such, I decided to add detail using NPCs, an idea that is horrible. Never do that. Also, there are some horrific lighting glitches here. Because there's like a 1 unit difference in height here. And I guess I never fixed that. Also, there's also really bad lighting glitches if you go through this pipe. That's why these pipes are here, to cover up that. A lot of this detailing was done in the last minute as well. I originally wasn't going to enter anything for this competition. This is my first one. However, because I've got exams going on, but then I just thought, you know what, why not? This is the reason why you end up making a map based on the half-baked idea you had while you were in the toilet, you know? So, you're supposed to figure out that that's pipe 7, and you know, this is pipe 4, meaning it goes, oh, 5, 6, you know, 7, 8, oh, 8, I'll go down here. This is where the real nightmare begins, when you go down this pipe, because it's it's so stupid. I thought, like, yeah, this is the clue I gave to what you're supposed to do. The sign that's literally behind 2 pipes. I even looked in the wrong place there, trying to look at it. Like, you just assume it's just a random detail, you know. There's no indication it's something you're supposed to look at, because I was afraid if I put a lambda there, you'd already know to go down this pipe. But I suppose if I had a custom arrow texture pointing up, I could have fixed that. But then you go down here, the music starts up again, and you just die. Just journal what's going on. It's too quick. There's 2 paths. The idea was you'd go down here because, oh, the player might remember what the fuck is going on up there. Okay, never saw that before. Guess that's another glitch to tick off. So I thought the player would remember a random fucking detail they saw on the wall, and then see it in the split second they have falling down here in this highly cluttered area with zombies farting about it. So on the off chance you did notice that, you fall down here. I suppose if you don't, you just do it on pure luck. Then, oh look, now they're both here. What do? I don't know, you just fall down and die. My idea was, it's first, I suppose what I was going for was it'd be like a memory game. Did you remember what you saw on each platform that you went down? Like, because if you go up here, there's a generator here as well. So for some reason I thought the player would make note of that as they fall down to this generator. A lot of people rage quit this map, which is completely understandable. It is. I do not guide the player very well at all. And there's also a Vorticon here, and he scurries into the corner for whatever reason. God if I know. And you're supposed to go down here, and oh look, another Vorticon. I should follow him.
Sorry, Freeman.
I was trying to go for a bit of a story with this map as well. The whole idea that it was some sort of like rebel base that's under attack because there's all the Combine fighting up here. Because the whole reason I had this idea is because there's a hunter boss fight at the end, so I wanted to establish and be a hunter, but like it's just, it goes by so quickly, it's just noise. And oh Jesus. Yeah, this is am I dead? This is what happens when you don't get any playtesters. I'm just going to go through the entire map normally, I think. Let's just once again. I keep forgetting that I put autosaves in. I suppose it's the saving grace of this map. Oh yeah, God mode. So then, for the like one person who actually got down here before giving up, this puzzle is very unclear what you have to do. This idea here, putting the suit in this box, I stole from the mod Mistake of Pythagoras, which is a really good mod. I would suggest playing it. See, I think most people that actually did get down here ended up getting down here through guesswork. It's just trial and error, because if you go down the wrong, I forgot to mention, you go down the wrong pipe, you just fucking die. That's what happens. So you get down here, and my idea was you look at this these two random decals here. You'd think, oh, A3. There's 3 bricks here, so that must be A. I should put 4 bricks on this one. Which is it's pretty stupid to assume anyone would assume that. Because I mean, I suppose I don't know, I'm just stupid. So then you go out the really fun process of stacking up bricks and a pad. And this puzzle's completely broken, by the way. If you just like fire a brick onto one of these pads with the gravity gun, it'll just set off the door anyway. It's really completely useless to stack these bricks, because you're supposed to stack 4 here, and then you put all the remaining bricks on here. There's a lot of remaining bricks. Let me explain this. I don't know anything about Hammer. I made one map before in 2017. It was a CS:GO map. It was pretty fun, but I sort of did it completely by accident, and my only knowledge came from old 3 Clicks Philip tutorials, which are still pretty good. They're, if basic, they're very good. And so I'm not good with physics puzzles. I have no idea how to do any of them. So I have these wooden planks here that when you wear enough bricks, there's a trigger once that will alter a counter that will, when reaching its maximum, open this door with just a bunch of, just goes to nothing. There's like a door here. I forgot to put a Strider Brain in here as well, so I'm going to put one down there. But I originally wanted to have 3 bricks here, 4 bricks here, and 3 bricks here. However, the bricks made so little difference to how the wooden planks actually weighed that 4 bricks and 3 bricks, it makes no difference to how low down this is. So I had to have just piling on loads of bricks here. And one glitch I couldn't fix, I tried experimenting with like trigger multiples and everything, was if you just do that, it just opens anyway. And there's a sort of fight here. You only have a crowbar and gravity gun, fighting against the hunter. However, it's quite easy because you're in a very small area, and most of that area is water anyway. However, I feel like I'm about to fight here anyway. So. Also, these tables are very OP, so you can just pick up their sheds, just throw it back at them. And there's loads of rocks and bricks here. I'm gonna... what the fuck? Oh, now the music's not even playing. That's never happened before. This is... sometimes the Strider doesn't even attack you. It's such a mess. I tried to make this fight more challenging by giving the Strider more health. However, man, I'm really sucking ass. However, I can't actually tell if that made a difference. It's supposed to have 750 health, I believe, compared to the usual. Maybe I put up to 1,000 Strider. And I genuinely can't tell if it's made a difference to how tough it is. And you just kill it like that, and oh yeah, and the door Z clips, because fucking why not? And it just fades to black. And that's the end. So yeah, that's the Dropper. A puzzle map based on a Minecraft game mode that translated horribly into the Source engine. That being said, I'm still quite proud of it. I don't know why. Hopefully you can now see why it's, shall I say, the way it is. This is a developer's point of view. Dare I even call myself a developer? Might as well just play through it. without the God mode. I can do it in like 2 minutes sometimes. It's incredibly short when you actually know what you're supposed to do. Man, I love being ill in the middle of summer with a cold. Oh yeah, I forgot I can't move for some reason. Very cool. Yeah, the man hacks don't at all follow you. I wouldn't blame you if when you're first running you think you can land on the slope and just go through like that. You can't, the slope kills you. Yeah. You don't really need 9 Metro Cops, but hey. So you go through here. Oh, look at that. I'll certainly pay attention to this random decal. Like, also, interesting thing about the zombies up here, if you don't look at them, they don't move. I have a feeling most people just went into the wrong pipe. Just landed on a Vortigon and died. Yeah, sure. I think because there's an autosave here, people probably just figured out that that's a glitch as well. Yeah. This is pretty bad. Yeah, I guess I'm a bit of a speedrunner. You know, I can complete the base game in 7 hours if I try. The glitches aren't even consistent. Like, sometimes they work. Guess I'll have to do it the normal way. I don't even... How do you make something where even the faults don't work when you try to abuse them? Clearly I'm gonna make a name for myself in the mapping scene with a standard like this. Pretty engaging gameplay. The thing is, you have to do it like this as well, otherwise it'll all just collapse. It's... ugh. The original idea was a lot more advanced. I think there's going to be more of a puzzle to this section. I mean, I did actually get someone to playtest this. I got my sister, who was 11, to playtest this, and it took her about 40 minutes to complete, which says something about this map, I think. Seeing as she can play the base game pretty normally. I'm really sorry if you had to play this. Still, I don't regret making this, you know. It's a learning experience. You know, if you don't learn something from a map, you're not doing it right. This isn't even working. I genuinely think... Is it broken? Wait. There we are. Yeah, it's pretty haphazard. So you need to worry about any soldiers. Once the hunter's dead, you just hide in the corner. Yeah. Usually fades out before the base drop. Yep. Yeah, that's the dropper. This has been my developer commentary on the dropper. God forgive me.